Please be advised, this podcast contains graphic audio and themes that may not be appropriate for all listeners. Not only was the pile of debris dangerously unstable, the weather was slowing the search. It's Florida in summer. The heat, rain, and humidity are quickly deteriorating human remains. The operation stops every time lightning is spotted. To make matters worse, fires kept cropping up deep inside the pile. Time and patience were running out.
We had to suspend many of the operations as a result of the fire that was burning underneath.
You guys are so focused on these laws and rules, and you're scared to bend them.
I understand that.
You don't understand.
I do understand in regards to, listen, it's not just your family, it's everyone's family, okay? I know, and I'm aware. Folks, this way, look at me, folks.
From the very beginning, all of the families have been desperate for information.
My nephew and all the family, they were in 1010. The last name is Pettengil, Pettengil. And if you find, please call me if you know anything. My name is Juby, please. They came yesterday for vacation. And to celebrate her birthday.
Which ones?
Her birthday, Sophia's birthday.
How old is she?
Sophia is, my daughter's age 36. Mm-hmm. And, we're missing them.
How are they okay with sitting in command centers, wasting precious time when people have the ability to survive? People have the ability to be alive and to be taken and be brought help or medical assistance, whatever they need. My cousins are on the second floor. It's at the farthest end of the site. And it wasn't touched. It wasn't touched, and it's still not being touched. I mean, 2 bodies, they took out 2 bodies.
The Lord bless you. The Lord keep you. The Lord cause his face to shine upon you. The Lord be gracious unto you. And the Lord give you peace.
Around the corner from the collapse, a memorial sprung up on a chain link fence. Pictures of the missing. A sea of flowers, candles, stuffed animals, and mementos. A black lantern with Hebrew lettering. Prayers for the dead.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, Israel, Adonai, Echad, Eloheinu, Adonai, Echad.
In the conference room, Jadallah continued to walk through the process, doing his best to soften the blows of devastating news.
We've now completed searches in grids 9 and 10, which is the building 9 and the parking. So just bear with me what I'm about to say because it's it's gonna sink in. I understand it's very emotional. Okay, it's not necessarily that we're finding victims. Okay, we're finding human remains.
¿Qué dijo?
No encontramos víctimas, encontramos restos humanos.
As we had said, and this is what the
Dice que no encontraron víctimas sino restos humanos.
As the building came down,
¿En cuál?
the pancake collapse, what we're recognizing is that we're having a hard time finding, some of the bodies that are still intact. Now, what we're finding is, again, human remains. That's why when you guys keep asking me, how many victims have we found? Emotionally, for me, I'm trying to find a way to locate, your loved ones. But I could see the emotion in you, and ladies and gentlemen, remember that this was a 12-story building, and everything is kind of crumbled down to, only a couple of feet. And again, as we continue to layer through, we continue to locate, what we're looking for victims, including live. However, we are finding what appears to be human remains.
Both Jadallah and Castro recalled that for them, this moment was one of the hardest parts.
How do you explain to loved ones that you're not finding, their loved ones, some of their loved ones intact? You could just see either their eyes just, got enlarged, or half the crowd, sunk their faces in their hands, or some of them started to, quietly cry. These are sights and emotions that you will never be able to, forget.
There's no way that a brain can fathom what was out there, could picture it, could imagine it. Every time we had to give them a news like that. The reason we're having difficulty is because every time we look for bloodstains, the rain washes it away. That's they're like, what? You're looking for what? Because in their minds, they're picturing their family members intact. And that wasn't the case anymore for a lot of people. So giving them that news, they just sank.
Right now, it is a slow and painful process in regards to what we've been dealing with.
As the days wore on, Jackie Patoka herself asked a difficult question. Couldn't they just try to go faster, even if it was riskier?
Can I ask a question? I know you guys are very busy, but can't you go faster since there isn't much to lose? I'm sorry for saying it like that, but could you be more aggressive and move the rubble more quickly?
Her question is, knowing that we are a week into the aftermath of the collapse, is there any method that we can use, just becoming more aggressive in the method of searching, because we're running out of time?
Yeah. So everything that we can basically, exhaust is there. Everything between machinery and personnel. Every time we try to get aggressive, as you see, we have a shift in the building. So everything that we could basically throw at this, we have, but unfortunately we just keep on hitting roadblocks.
And there were more dark clouds on the horizon, literally. With a hurricane closing in on South Florida, could the storm blow the rest of the building down? Is it safe to keep searching at all?